Welcome back to rainy and oddly loud Paris. It's the second time a 4Ps episode has originated from here. I encourage you to check back episode 63, but this is episode 75. Of course, since I've been here, Notre Dame has burned. Far-right nationalist parties made strong gains in European parliamentary elections, with the far-right Rassemblement National topping the French poll and wiping out the opposition. But most importantly, since I've been here last, I've learned at least 10 new French words. So this is the first of a few 4Ps here from France, as after Paris, next week I'll be heading to Cannes and posting daily 4P recaps from at least a few days there. Of course, with different Ps and for a limited time only. One of the Ps will be parties. One P might be plage, which means beach in French. With networking and events and parties, it's good to remember that this is an international festival for creativity built around awards, the Cannes Lions. But if you're going to be there, or have colleagues, friends, whoever who are there, definitely let me know, as it would be great to connect with them. And remember, your friends are my friends, but we're not actually friends until we are sipping rosé together at sunset on the hillside. We're just a few days into the start of the Women's World Cup, which is being hosted here in France for the first time. Now, this will be the fourth Women's World Cup that I've attended, dating back all the way to 1999. Then again in 2003, 2015 in Canada, right? And now here in 2019 in France. Now, anytime you're in a capital city hosting a global major sporting event, whether it's the World Cup or Women's World Cup, the Olympics, or the Math Olympiad, it's super exciting and great to see a mix of cultures coming together and occasionally colliding. But just seeing everyone in their jerseys and flags and the colors is great. Here in Paris, we've already seen Japan and Argentina on Monday, and South Africa, China is Thursday, before USA, Chile on Sunday. And while I don't typically overtly like promoting my Americanness while I'm abroad, at least for a few hours this weekend, I will be all in for the red, white, and blue.
So on the flight over here, which, let me tell you, if you have a sinus infection and you're sitting on a plane for 8-9 hours, it is among the most unpleasant things you can do. But I did sit next to a lovely and intelligent Frenchman who, despite the nature of the overnight flight, was more than interested in chatting me up. And since we exchanged information and he promised to watch this episode, I would first like to say, bonjour Marcel. But he asked me an interesting question. Is the American Presidency as an office ruined forever? And the short answer, with a day or so to think about it, is no. It certainly changed forever. For a president to do what he wants, lie and mislead without any real repercussions, without accountability, it shows that checks and balances is certainly flawed, but also that the Constitution is impeachable and imperfect, which doesn't necessarily put our nation in peril, but it requires that the next president, a good woman or a good man in the office, to restore some decency and integrity. So ruin, no. But the rules of engagement, tolerance, and decency have certainly changed, and I think, unfortunately, it has weakened America, at least for now. So when you're traveling internationally, there are two schools of thought. The first is leave your passport in a safe back in the hotel. The other is keep it with you at all times, just in case you are ever arrested and need to make a run for the U.S. Embassy. But having a copy of your passport saved on your phone with all the info that it contains just makes for smarter travel. You don't actually need the physical passport if you have the number. Now, I actually leave most of the things that you'd keep in your wallet at home all the time, not just when I travel. I have a great app called CardMate Pro that is password protected. It keeps copies of everything, license, credit cards, loyalty cards, insurance card, everything. CardMate Pro. It also supports barcodes and QR codes, and makes my wallet pocket just light and much more comfortable all the time.